In this video, we are starting to analyze Tata Steel. We are initiating a technical analysis on Tata Steel, and then we'll follow from here. The reason is that the metal stocks are very much beaten down, and if any bull market have to ensue, it has to take metal stocks up with them, or rather metal stocks will be the new leaders in the bull market, or rather they will not be the leaders if they will give the best of the returns, because they are the one which have not still gone above the calendar year 2010 lows, and the macro environment is improving. So Tata Steel, if we take Tata Steel, this is calendar year 2010, calendar year 2011, and this is 2012. Right from 450 to 700, this was the range, and this was an inverse head and shoulder on the weekly charts. So this is Tata Steel 1 month futures, and this was a failed pattern, as you can see from here, and the volumes were much higher, and then there was a crash from 700 level to 350 levels, and this was December 2011, and then there was a rise from 350 to 500. Then the stock prices moved down and then muddled all the way downwards, and still they are below the level of calendar year 2010 lows. So what we see, a very peculiarity in this chart is that when this metal stocks were in bull phase, the prices were above the 50-week moving average, and once the prices actually came down decisively below the 50-week moving average, they actually have a fall down. Then this is a mean reversion, and then prices find a beautiful resistance at 50-week moving average. So what you see, once, twice, thrice, 4 times, and this was like, if Tata Steel has to move up, it has to really get the prices above the 50-week moving average. No doubts about it. Then once 50-week moving average is taken, then this is the bigger resistance at 450. So what we find here, there are multiple resistance on the chart. We will see a different chart. This is again the weekly chart, and what we find here, that this area was very much of high volumes, and if prices have to move higher from 50-week moving average, then this horizontal what you can say resistance, and then this is a channel trend line resistance as well. So there is a confluence of technical factors at play, which is making this area for Tata Steel prices to move up, and there is a real strong resistance along this area. So if first indicator will be a breaking of 50-week moving average, as we have seen in the last slide, then that upper trend line also is there, then what we can say a horizontal resistance, and all this should have a remarkable increase, should be accompanied by a remarkable increase in volume. If that is the case, that the volumes are not there, then this all bull move will be really susceptible. Next, what we see is that there is this is again a weekly chart. This is a trend line which is coinciding with 50-week moving average. So prices have finally broken above the trend line, and this is a triple bottom kind of scenario. So for triple bottom to actually happen, the prices should close decisively with larger volumes, accompanied by larger volumes above the area of 500. Now this is a daily chart for the last 1 year. And what we see is this is a December rally, December to February rally, and then there is a downward sloping trend line, and prices are finding resistance now at 200-day moving averages. So if this 200-day moving average and this horizontal resistance once again have to be crossed, so there's a lot more what you can say resistance in this area, and so prices will again find much time here, and the volume should remarkably increase. So we will keep an eye on volume. Also, there is a beautiful thing that is an indication that there were higher highs and higher lows, or otherwise lower highs and lower lows. So what we are seeing here is that the lower highs is accompanied by lower highs are being accompanied by lower lows. So there is a clear downward sloping. But what happened here is that this is a lower low, and this is the first higher high, first higher low. So if this level is crossed and prices doesn't come above this, and it makes a low somewhere, it makes a high somewhere here in the 500 region, we will have a complete established trend of trend reversing and a new trend being formed. So there is a higher probability to this. Also, we will like that if prices really go above to 500 levels and doesn't come back to 450 or 440 levels, we will have an established uptrend in Tata Steel. We will come back. This is simply an initiation of the actual bigger picture, and we will keep you updating on the prices. Thank you.